Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Live Trading the Stock Market here on Bob Squared Finance. My name is Bobby. I'm your personal trader. I'm also the Broke Trader. You can check out the Broke Trader vlog right here on this same channel. We are right in the middle of some really exciting trading here. This is where the money is made in the stock market when these bargains are had at these prices, and you have the liquidity and the flexibility to be able to load up. That is when that's what separates you from the pack here, guys. So I know it looks a little dismal right now, so don't count me out just yet. I know I'm down like what, $70 since you guys started watching. Let's see it. Let's see if we can get it turned around. Look, the whole way down we've been consolidating in. We started off slow. We didn't rush things. We didn't make big swings for the fences on some of these new positions. So we should be just fine. We've got great positions. We've got nice averages. So we'll see how all this plays out as the week progresses here. You guys will be right along for the ride. Keep your eyes glued to this channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that like button. That really helps me out a lot. And share this on all your social media if you will. If you're looking for me on Twitter, I'm at Bobby G. Saunders. That's Bob Squared Finance on Twitter, Bob Squared Finance here on YouTube. So happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. So it is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, July 24th today, 2018. This will be a little bit of a longer video for you, so we'll just do it all in one breath here today. So we'll see how that plays out. You guys let me know what you think of the new format. We will have a bunch of new things kind of happening here, so without further ado, guys, we're going to get right into it. We're going to go ahead and start trading today. We are looking at Blue Apron. We're going to be looking at Snapchat. We're going to be looking at a few other positions, see what we can do here. We've got some things on our watch list. We've got Ruby that we're going to be looking at. We're going to see it kind of take a dive downwards today towards the 24 range. It's getting a little bit closer to where we feel more comfortable buying. We might see if we can't clear a little bit of liquidity and make that happen today. So we'll see what happens there. We do have daily content coming out for you. I've got the Broke Trader vlog coming out every single day. We live trade on Robinhood every single trading day. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Appreciate your feedback in the comment section down below. And let's get trading then. Okay, so we are looking at our positions here. We've got an opening bell for Tuesday. We will be probably looking here to add a little bit to our Blue Apron position throughout the day. We will see how that plays out. This is going to be our format moving forward here. We will live trade all the way through the day, and then we'll post this for you guys. This will come out actually a day late here, so you'll be watching it tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the new format. We'll go back to a daily schedule moving forward. I'll drop this tomorrow, and I'll also drop tomorrow's trades tomorrow. So we'll see how all this plays out. We're looking to probably, based on our Fibonacci buying pattern, we'll be looking to probably add 3 shares of Blue Apron should it drop down into buying range here. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on Blue Apron and see if it decides to drop for us. We've got GoPro there. It's doing quite well at the top, and we're happy with that. CRISPR continues to take a dive along with all of the other gene editing cohort there. That's Editas and Intellia, and we'll actually see our viewer watch list stock Ruby tend to trend a little bit down as well. I think being an associated technology, it might be kind of trading with that cohort here. Could also be that initial profit scrape, or a couple of the other factors we talked about with the IPO there. So we'll see what happens. We have Elf Cosmetics. We've also brought that on board recently. We'll see it tend to take a dive today as well. We would like to get a little bit more there. I'm afraid I just don't have the liquidity to be able to buy what I would like in order to really affect that average. So I'm going to stay put. I'm going to hold on Elf. We will, if it drops maybe under $14, I might be tempted to make some moves and make it happen. But for now, I'm happy to stay put. Apron, I do have enough, and I would kind of like to make a swing. I wouldn't be surprised either with the way that Ruby is trading. I might actually clear a little bit here and see if I can't be ready just in case it does drop down into a buying range. I don't have enough to swing for Ruby should it drop down into an acceptable range for me, but I might be looking to clear the way. The only potential sell I have is GoPro, which I'm not up enough in order to really justify clearing profits there. But ABB Group, I'm actually below my basis, but they did just have a good quarter in which they posted some good earnings, and they've seen a pretty good jump in stock price here recently. I would like to sell with strength there and go ahead and move out of ABB Group. We've already collected some dividend payments there. You know, I on the whole will lose money on that trade, but you know, the opportunity cost of that $22 sitting there, and you know, as a long-term play and missing out on a high growth potential long-term play as well, like Ruby, I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. So I would be tempted to clear that out there as it trades a little bit higher again today. Go ahead and sell with strength there. Rather than with weakness. Apron is going to drop here below $3, and that's just going to tempt me too much to pass up. I'm going to go ahead and put that buy, that limit buy order in. We're going to look for $2.95, see if we can't get it to drop 3 more cents for us. We are going to be swinging for 3 shares according to our Fibonacci buying pattern. If it's your first time with this, the Fibonacci ratio 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 helps us to buy down very conservatively, get a nice little average on the way down, and each time we swing, we're going to swing and affect that average quite a bit. So that is our thought pattern there. That's why we trade that way. So if that helps you, otherwise, you know, we have a catalog of older videos that you can go back and check and resource with. So, you know, this will always be available to you. It's always free. I'm always here to educate and entertain you about the stock market and about finance, about business. I've got plenty of things coming down the pipeline for you guys. I appreciate you staying tuned with me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. That's the best thing you can do if you'd like to support this content, support this channel. We'll have daily content coming out for you. I do live trade on Robinhood every single day. And I've also got the Broke Trader vlog coming out every day as well. You know, you never know what to expect. I do live streams. I live stream on Twitch. You can catch me nightly at twitch.tv/BobSquaredGaming. I play PUBG on Xbox One, and then I might throw in some Fortnite here and there. So you know, I got your entertainment on lock. You can count on me. My Twitch streams do go on this channel as well, so you can, if you're into that, you can watch them in their entirety here on the channel. So go ahead and hit subscribe. Like I said, I've got it all coming at you. Bob Squared Finance. My name is Bobby. I am your personal trader. This is my personal portfolio. I got nothing to hide from you. I trade with an open hand here. Looks like we got our share of Snapchat. Man, I got carried away plugging myself and totally forgot that we had placed that order for Snapchat there. We're going to bring another share of Snapchat on board, guys. I told you I wasn't playing around with this stock. I know it's not below my basis point, and do typically have a hard and fast rule that I will not buy a stock that's not below my basis point, but I just can't help it with Snap. I'm really convinced on this company. I've been a strong bull on this company ever since I wanted to short it. I read the book The Big Short by Michael Lewis, and man, I just got inspired to short Snap all the way down after the IPO to $12, and then buy it, accumulate on the with the profits from shorting it on the way down. I didn't end up being able to pull off the short because I didn't trade with a brokerage that allowed that, or couldn't really facilitate that type of trade, but came really close to pulling that off, or I talked about it anyway. But when it did bottom out right around that $12 range, I did start buying in, and I have been really bullish on Snap ever since. I do think that is a great long-term play. I'm really excited about the company, really excited about the stock. So you will see me violate some of my core principles there and buy Snapchat well above my basis and accumulate a little bit more. I think every little bit counts. So that will definitely require the move that you saw me make there to clear out ABB from the portfolio. Go ahead and liquidate that $22.
possibly have enough to catch Ruby if it decides to jump below that IPO price. It does have a 52-week low of $23. So we will see if we can't have enough room here to catch it if it falls down below where we'd like to buy. We would like to get it below the IPO price because we're stubborn and we're patient. And we miss a lot doing that, but we miss a lot of headaches doing that too. So we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it plays out. We've got some really good positions here in our portfolio as the week progresses. It doesn't look too good right now. I know I'm down. Everything's in the red. This is where most people panic. This is where people start to say, oh my gosh, all my money's out there, and what do I do now? I'm losing money. I'm hemorrhaging. And as long as you're accumulating, as long as you're building up that average and you're not going crazy, then and you're buying conservatively, you're selling with strength, you're buying with weakness, then you're going to be fine. And this is actually the best opportunity. This is where all of my profits will come from for the year. And when I look back in December to where did I make the most money? Where did I most maximize my opportunities? It will be right here. You guys are watching it unfold live. These are the bargains that are going to be had, and in December when the stock market's a lot higher and my portfolio is a lot bigger, I'm going to look back and I'm going to say this is where that money was made, because this is where the opportunity was to buy. And if you didn't utilize the opportunity when it was there, then you're going to be kicking yourself, I think. But that's just my theory. We'll see how it all plays out. That's what this show is all about. It's all about showing my receipts. It's all about keeping track and being held accountable. I want you guys to hold me accountable for all my trades, all my speculation. I want you to be there for the winners and be there for the losers. And it's a wild ride, man. This is a whole lot of fun. I appreciate you being here for it. Like I said, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And Bob Squared Finance, we're here for you daily. What else is on the docket? We've got to get these apron shares on board. We're trading at $2.96 right now. Our limit buy is at $2.95. If you haven't heard it before, I do always use a limit buy. If you're using the market buy, please stop. Just don't do it to yourself. I can't tell you how many times I've been heartbroken by them. Always use a limit buy. And, I usually set my limit buys substantially lower than what the stock is currently trading at. I like to get a little bit of a bargain. And that's just me. Some people just have to get into that stock. They feel like they have that FOMO, fear of missing out. I had that at first, and of course we all have that in the back of our minds. It's just an instinct that the more you fight against it, the better off you're going to be. The more disciplined you're going to be as an investor. It's going to pay off for you in the long run. You can't systematize a huge run. You can't. We'll bring those three shares of Blue Apron on board. That'll give us 7 total in our portfolio there. That'll bump Blue Apron up a significant portion as far as our portfolio diversity. So that's awesome. I think we got that at a bargain there. I don't think it'll be trading that low very, very, very long. I think they're on a pretty good trajectory. So we'll see what happens. But you can't game plan for major runs like CRISPR from 17 to 60. That is not something that you can turn into a system. So that is not something you're going to be able to rely on. What you can systematize, though, is buying conservatively, establishing a really nice low average, and being able to buy in without huge reflex moves. You never want to just be moving with a reflex or with a panic in the stock market. Everything should be calculated. Everything should be systematized. You buy your way down there. You see, what's an acceptable price. What is that stock normally trading at? What's it trading at now? You can get in depth with the numbers. You can look at the numbers, but you have to have a system. And so that the fear of missing out is not something that should even be considered, because you cannot systematize a huge run like that. You just get lucky sometimes. I just got lucky with the CRISPR play, and it makes my portfolio as a whole look like I'm doing really well. But that is why when you have a system and it's in play and you're doing it well, then you have the opportunity for luck. But if you don't have a system in place, then you're not going to be lucky either, because there's no system in place for you to be able to have some luck work in your favor. So that's kind of luck does play a factor, but it all points back to just having a system and creating your own luck, really. So that's what I'm all about here, is trying to give you the tools to create a system to create that passive flow of income. And it doesn't have to be in the stocks. That's life advice too. Anything that can be systematized can be a business. I mean, that's all a business is a system. So if you'd like more videos about business, investing, your finance, I do business plans, I write a little bit, I'm an avid reader, I'm a book collector. I'd be interested in doing a book club with you guys. If that would interest you, let me know. So just let me know what direction you'd like the channel to go in. I do appreciate you guys tuning in with us. I appreciate your continued support. It means everything to me. I look forward to bringing this show to you. I look forward to bringing you guys daily content. I do think about this pretty much all day, every day. So happy to be able to do it for you. Thank you very much again for sharing this on all your social media. And for hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already, for smashing that like button, for leaving me all your questions, comments, answers, and sarcastic remarks down in the comment section below. If you're looking for me on Twitch, again, my name is twitch.tv/BobSquaredGaming. So you can find me there. There's that closing bell, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a fabulous Tuesday. It has actually not been a profitable one, but that is okay. We will live to trade another day. This is going to be Bobby signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Tell all your friends. Look, if you want to know about the stock market, if you want to know about investing, if you want to know how you can make money on Robinhood for free, go ahead and look up Bob Squared Finance on YouTube. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Once again, Bobby signing off.